This is going to be your periodic table test. You can use your notes, your book, periodic table, whatever it is you need, especially your notes, to do this test. And yes, for this time, you may write on the exam. Now, the test is actually here on the video, but I did make a copy for you guys. That way you can have, be able to make notes or have something to write on if you need to. Okay? Remember, you can pause this anytime you need more time to read a question. Okay, don't forget to put your name and your period on your test. You should also be receiving a Scantron. Remember that Scantron should be used with a pencil only. Okay? Alright, so you're going to use page 18, that's your hint, for these questions right here. You may pause whenever you like. Also, don't forget that your little hint, your valence electrons, you're going to use an S plus P to figure out your total valence. Okay. That will give you your valence number. Okay, you're going to use also your page 18 to figure out your ionization energy and your atomic radius as well. Don't forget that you have this periodic table labeled already in your INB notebook, so you may use that to view the name of the group. Remember, groups go down the column and periods go across the periodic table. Make sure you look at your notes to look for the definitions and refresh your memory on what those definitions are. Remember that the energy that is required to use or to remove an electron from a neutral atom in a gas phase is your ionization energy. Hint. Use your trends, the arrows on the periodic table, to look for the largest ionization energy element. Also, remember that when you have atomic radius, this is a neutral atom. This means you're going to actually gain one more electron. So which one's larger? Another hint here on number 13, remember that groups go up and down the periodic table, and periods go across the periodic table. Little review, this will also be on your benchmark. Which number is your atomic number and which one is your atomic mass? Also, for number 18, I'm going to go ahead and give that to you. Alkali metals are always a +1 charge. If it's in group 1, if it's an alkali earth metal, it's a +2 charge, which means you're going to lose electrons. Little hint there, little gimme. Also for number 19, it says aluminum loses 3 electrons. Well, that's because aluminum has a +3 charge, so you're going to lose those 3. Now, go back to your definitions, and which is the definition for a positive charged atom? Is it an anion or is it a cation? There's a 50-50 chance. Remember that another name for family is group. What do they have in common? What is the true statement over here? Also, look at your notes for this answer. This question is a little friendly reminder of what's your S section, your P section, your D section, and your F section. So look at where they're located and then tell me what section it is in the order that they're giving you here. First the A, the B, the C, and the D. What sections are those in that order? For number 26, remember to find a similar bonding characteristic. That means it has similar properties. You're going to look down the periodic table. That's called a group. Number 28. It's saying if an element has 6 valence electrons, remember we did that with the example I did with oxygen. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 electrons. And then we added hydrogen, which has 1 valence electrons. So oxygen gained or shared an electron there. Then it gets another hydrogen to complete its 8, because remember 8 is a full shell. It makes it a stable atom. So it actually gained 2 electrons, 1 from each hydrogen. Law of conservation of mass means you have a chemical reaction. Whatever you have on the reactant side means you have to have the same thing on the product side. That's your hint. Now, number 30 goes back to density. Don't forget that your shortcut for density is the mass on top, density times your volume. So look at what they're giving you is grams, mass, volume, or density. And here they're telling you that this is your density. So friendly reminder, you're going to cover the M for mass because that's what you're looking for. So your formula is going to be mass equals density times volume. Okay, little trick there, just checking to see if you're listening. Is this really your formula? No, because we're not looking for mass. They are giving us mass, and they're giving you density. So you're actually looking for volume. Let's hope everyone was listening. So you have volume. Now you're going to cover that up, so that means you have mass divided by density. This is what you're really going to do. Now don't forget, you're going to have grams on top and grams per milliliter on the bottom. Those grams cancel out. Your answer will be in milliliters. Very good. Once you're done with the test, make sure that you don't leave any questions blank. Remember, guys, when you have a multiple choice test, if you're not absolutely sure, try to take something out, take a 50-50 chance, but don't leave it blank. Give yourself a chance to get some points. Okay, I hope you guys did really well. Make sure that you put your name on the test paper. On on the scantron at the bottom, you're going to write periodicity test, and you're going to turn both into the sub. Good luck.